Hello, I'm Teacher Megan Spoors from teachermeganspoors.com, and today I wanted to bring you a video to discuss some of the tips that VIPKID is looking for when you do your demo lesson. That is going to be your very first step in the hiring process for VIPKID. After you create an account, you are going to set up your demo lesson. Filming this in February, there are only two options to do your demo lesson as of today, and those are the recorded demo, where you go into the classroom and you just record it and you have the slides ahead of time. The second option is the smart demo, which it can only be done from your phone, and you have to download the teaching app and you basically just teach one slide and you're done, but you don't know which slide you're going to teach. That's the con to that option. Two options: recorded demo and the smart demo on your phone. Those are your two options. But regardless of which path that you choose that's best for you and your situation and your teaching style, VIPKID is looking for 8 tips. These are the 8 tips to pass your demo lesson from the VIPKID website. All right, let's just jump right into it so that you can have the tools to pass your demo lesson and get moving through the hiring process. The first tip that VIPKID is looking for is teacher output. They are looking for you to speak slowly, clearly, and to give the proper instruction. Keep in mind, the students are learning a second language, so we need to slow down our speech. Tip number 2 to pass your VIPKID demo lesson is TPR, total physical response. There are 2 types of TPR: instructional TPR. Listen. Speak. You're giving them instructions. Circle. That's another one. The second form of TPR is educational TPR, where you want to kind of act out a word or a vocabulary word like bike or airplane or something along those lines. Those are the 2 types of TPR that they are looking for: instructional, circle; educational, sleep. Number 3 to pass your VIPKID demo lesson is repetition. They want you to get the student to repeat vocabulary words at least twice, and you will be able to identify what those vocabulary words are. They are often written in bold and red on the teaching slides. So let's say you're teaching the word sleep. 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 And you want them to repeat that at least twice, okay? So remember that. And maybe if you want to throw in an extension, that would be excellent, like I sleep, okay? Easy extension. Tip number 4 to pass your VIPKID demo lesson is teacher demonstration. How you give the instructions. They want to ensure that you're using more than just the slide that's in front of you. Now, I am a big advocate on using what's in front of you, using the slide to circle, draw arrows, bring the attention of the student's attention to where you want it, like sleep. You'll circle that, sleep. Those types of demonstrations so the student understands what you're expecting from them. 3 things that I would keep in mind that will help you throughout your entire teaching career, ESL teaching, not just with VIPKID, but with any ESL company, is I do, we do, you do. So I do sleep. We do sleep. And then on that 3rd time, you want to try to get the student to do it independently. You do. Yes! So in whichever path that you choose, recorded demo or smart demo, there's not going to be an actual student in the classroom with you. You just have to roll with the punches and just pretend that there's a student there. All right. Tip number 5 to pass your VIPKID demo lesson are classroom commands. So this kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier. You want to draw the student's attention to where you are on the slide. You want to circle, underline, draw an arrow. Use the slides that are in front of you to bring your students' attention to what you're teaching. So if the word is sleep, you can circle sleep, draw an arrow, underline, draw a heart around it, whatever works for you. Tip number 6 to pass your VIPKID demo lesson are teacher tools. This is probably one of the most important ones. Well, they're all important, but VIPKID places a lot of weight on what teacher tools that you use. Props, whiteboard, and anything else that you can bring into the classroom to enhance the learning experience for the students. These are 2D props, just something that you can print off the internet and laminate them. I like to laminate my things, but you don't have to if you don't have a laminator for the demo purposes. It's fine. This is also great. It's a rabbit, and you can also use it as a reward system. And that's another thing that is really important. You want to make sure that you have some type of reward system for your demo lesson, your mock lesson, your certifications, and even after you sign your contract and get hired. You want to have some type of reward system for the student within the classroom. This is an easy one. If you want to pop in your email down below, I can send some free 2D props that you can print out and use during your demo lesson. I like rabbits because pretty much every student I have, most of them love rabbits. So this is a great reward system. And then you can just feed the rabbit a carrot as you go. And I would also find a way to keep it propped up at all times in the classroom. VIPKID likes to see that reward system at all times. So reward system, a whiteboard. I use a whiteboard, usually multiple whiteboards in every single class. It's great for many, many things. 2D props, reward system, and a whiteboard. Remember your teacher tools. Those are very important with VIPKID. Tip number 7 to pass your VIPKID demo lesson are the classroom settings and your classroom background, your lighting. You don't have to go out and buy a full setup just for the demo lesson, but keep that kind of in the back of your mind. You can order things very inexpensively from Amazon, the Dollar Tree. I get a lot of things from the Dollar Tree as well. So do whatever works for you, whatever you have in your area. If you don't have the means to have a formal classroom type setup, that's okay. Just make sure you have it in a place like maybe a blank white wall behind you, something that is free of distraction, but ensure that you also have good lighting. And if you do this during the day, you can use natural light, and that's an easy fix. So make sure you have a fun educational background. A plain white wall is okay for the demo. As you move on into your mock, I would invest in something, just something to put on the wall behind you. You also want to ensure that the lighting, that you don't have any harsh shadows like on your face or in your background. You want to make sure that your face is fully lit up and that they can see you. And ensure that you have a very strong internet connection. Ethernet cable hardwired in is what they highly recommend. Tip number 8 to pass your VIPKID demo lesson is have fun. Have fun, smile, be energetic, and just go with it. Check out my links below. I have linked some of my favorite props that I like to use in the classroom. You don't have to go out and buy these. You don't have to have them for the demo lesson, but I would highly suggest having something for your mock lesson. And at the very least, for your demo lesson, you're going to need some sort of prop. So even if it's just a piece of paper, a Post-it note, something that you print off the internet. Let's recap the 8 tips to pass your VIPKID demo lesson. Tip number 1, teacher output. Number 2, TPR. Number 3, repetition. Number 4, teacher demonstration. Number 5, classroom commands. Number 6, teaching tools. Number 7, classroom settings. And finally, number 8 is have fun. Have fun. Enjoy it. Come back here and check out my next video breaking down the 2 options that you have to do your demo lesson. You have the recorded demo and the smart demo. And in my next video, we're going to go over the pros and cons. And so you can choose which one is the best fit for you. All right, lovelies, I'll see you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.